Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. We are doing 3 clues to guess which Manchester United player is on the cards. So let's get started. Who have we got first? We are going with a Manchester United Academy graduate that is no longer at the club. That could be one of hundreds. Next clue. We will go current market value is around 38 to 51 million. A Manchester United graduate that has left the club. So far, obviously, I'm going to go with, I don't think Garnacho is worth that much. I think Scott McTominay is up there for me because he's performing so well. Obviously, a Ballon d'Or nominee as well. So Scott McTominay is in my head for now. Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Who else have we got? In terms of academy graduates, we haven't had that many of a big calibre in a while. So, third clue, what is it? Sky Sports super sub scored twice in injury time to secure a sensational 2-1 comeback for Manchester United. Gotta be the Scott McTominay 2-1 against Brentford. Gotta be Scott McTominay. All my money's going on Scott McTominay. Yes! Get in there, Scotty. Get in there, Scotty. Right, next one. Next one. This is fun. This is fun. Scored twice on their debut against Port Vale. Twice on their debut against Port Vale. Not Rashford. He didn't score against... He scored twice. Rashford scored twice, but I don't think it was against Port Vale. Wasn't it against Arsenal Rashford scored? Not too sure about that one. Next one. 718 appearances for the club. Oh, God. 718. So we're looking at the likes of... I'm not sure how many appearances Ryan Giggs had for the club, but we're looking at Ryan Giggs... probably for that. He's got the most, hasn't he, Ryan Giggs? Third clue, was nominated for a Ballon d'Or 5 times, 2000, 2001, 2003, 2004 and 2007, but never received a single vote. That is mental, by the way. That is mental. These facts are good. These facts are good. That is absolutely mental. Who's good enough to have been... So what were the other clues? The other clues were 718 appearances for the club, nominated for a Ballon d'Or 5 times, never received a single vote. Port Vale, I'm going to say Ryan Giggs or Roy Keane. That's pretty poor knowledge from me, that. Ryan Giggs or Roy Keane, I'm going to go. Paul Scholes. Why didn't I even think of Paul Scholes? Why was he not even in my head? And why is Roy Keane in my head? Roy Keane never had that many appearances. That just goes to show you that this game is messing with me. It's messing with me already. Head's gone, head's gone. Right, that was silly. The only realistic answers to that were Ryan Giggs and Paul Scholes, and I've messed it up. I've messed it up already. Head's gone. Right, next one. Was part of the Europa League final winning team in 2016-2017. So obviously there's a number of players that could be. Next clue. 545 appearances for the club. 545 appearances for the club. So we're looking at, in that squad that played that game, we're looking at Phil Jones, maybe. Wayne Rooney played in that final. 45 appearances for the Spanish national team. De Gea. Gotta be De Gea. Yes! Get up there, De Gea, you mad bastard. Right, next one. 176 Premier League appearances, but most are for another club. So we've got a player that's played for another Premier League team. 176 Premier League appearances. Who have we got that's played in the Premier League before us? We obviously have... Before us, obviously, we have... my mind is going so blank, it's crazy. I'm thinking Alexis Sanchez at this point. Next clue. Made their Premier League debut in 2019 at Old Trafford. Shit. Bloody hell. Premier League debut in 2019 at Old Trafford. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a Manchester United player, but they made their debut in 2019. I am baffled at this. I'm absolutely baffled. Scored their first club goal against Brentford last season in the 96th minute. Brentford went on to score in the 99th minute and the game ended 1-1. Why am I going Matic? No, that wasn't last season. It wasn't Mata either. That wasn't last season. Scored their first club goal. So, is it us? Is this Johnny Evans? Johnny Evans, maybe? No, because most of his appearances would be for us, surely. Shit! hard. What do you guys think? This is really hard. I feel like this is easy, but I'm finding it hard. Scored their first club goal against Brentford last season in the 96th minute. Brentford went on to score in the 99th minute, and the game ended 1-1. Ooh, Brentford, 1-1, Brentford, 1-1. Not a clue. Gonna have to pass. Mason Mount. That should have been really easy, I feel like. Should have been. He didn't even come into my mind. Mason Mount scored their first, don't even remember that. Made their Premier League debut at Old Trafford for Chelsea. Why didn't he enter my mind, guys? Why didn't he enter my mind? Won the Premier League 5 times with United. There's a few that could be. Once scored an own goal against Stoke, but went on to score 2. My mind's thinking Rio Ferdinand. The nation's youngest goal scorer. An own goal. Their nation's youngest goal scorer. An own goal against Stoke in 2012 and went on to score 2. You guys are probably sat watching this thinking, that's so easy, that's so easy. All these questions have been so easy, but my mind is literally gone blank. Won the Premier League 5 times with United. Once scored an own goal against Stoke in 2012, but went on to score 2. Did Ferdinand ever score more than 1? The nation's youngest goal scorer. Can't be a defender, can it? It can't be a defender. I don't know why I'm thinking it could be defender. It's because the own goal is throwing me off completely. It could. I'm really, really confused about this. Their nation's youngest goal scorer. I keep going to and from. Once scored an own goal against Stoke in 2012. So they would have played for us in 2012. 5 Premier League Premier League trophies. How many of them would have played and won 5 Premier League? Phil Jones, maybe? Phil Jones? He wouldn't have been the nation's youngest goal scorer. It must be a pretty mental nation. Because it wouldn't be England, surely, because they would have had a ridiculous age. It must have been a pretty nuts nation. Not nuts, but a different nation than England. We've got to take a punt. Let's take a punt. I can't go into this blind. I've got to make a guess. Surely, I'm going to go... I don't know. Scored an own goal in 2012, but went on to score 2. Not English. My mind is going straight to English players. I'm going to have to pass it. Wayne Rooney. What the Why did my mind stick so hard on it being a defender? Because of own goals. Oh, I'm annoyed at that. Rooney. Piss off, Rooney. I'm annoyed at that. Right. Let's lock in now, because I've been shite so far. Joined United in July 2022. Right, July 2022. Where were we in 2022? I think Ole had just left. No, Ole had just come in. Ole lasted till 2022, didn't he? And then Ten Hag. Yeah. He left it, yeah, I'm sure. Been injured 6 occasions since joining the club. God. There could be millions of them. Obviously not Mason Mount. We've had Mason Mount already. It could be Harry Maguire. No, because he joined in 2019, didn't he? It was 2019 when Maguire joined, wasn't it? Been injured on 6 occasions since 2022. Martinez, maybe? Martinez would have came in. Maybe it was a little bit before Martinez. Because Ten Hag brought Martinez in, didn't he? Definitely not Bruno. Bruno came in 2020. Injured on 6 occasions since joining the club. Who did Ten Hag or end of Ole bring in? Sancho, maybe? No, that would have been before that, wouldn't it? That would have been 2020. Pissing now. Who knows? Next one. Has won a World Cup. Martinez. Got to be Martinez then. It's got to be Martinez. Lisandro Martinez. Perfect. That's a good one. We've got that one. We got that one. I love that. Played their most games at United alongside David De Gea, Rashford, Lindelof and Bruno. Maybe Luke Shaw. Started in the 2023 Carabao Cup final. Carabao Cup finals. Got to be Luke Shaw then, maybe. Signed for United in 2018 from a Ukrainian side. Fucking hell. From a Ukrainian side. Started in the 2023 Carabao Cup final. So it started in Ten Hag's first Carabao Cup final. The shirt with the collar on. The shirt with the collar. So they started in that cup final. Ukrainian side. Signed for United in 2018. In a Ukraine... I'm gone blank again. I've gone blank again. Ukrainian side. Ahmad, maybe? No. Where did Ahmad come from? We've got to think of older players here. We've got to think of older players. Who have we got rid of? Who have we got rid of? Ukrainian side. I'm not sure where we got Fred from. Fred might be a good shout. Is that a good shout? I can't remember whether we got Fred from and 2018. Did Fred have that many appearances though? Shit, I don't know. I'm going to go Fred. Fred! Wow! That is incredible. That is incredible. What a guess. What a guess. It's bad that I'm guessing these. His most appearances are in Serie A. So I'm thinking, played at United for 2 seasons. I'm thinking Onana. Scored 19 goals. 19 goals. Oh my God. In 59 appearances. Played at United for 2 seasons. Serie A. His most career appearances at Serie A. Played at United for 2 seasons. Scored 19 goals in 59 appearances. Is that at United? I don't know whether that's at United. I feel like this is a really impossible question, to be fair. I don't know whether that is at United. That's all 3, isn't it? So, most appearances in Serie A. I'm thinking 2 seasons is not a long time, and they're obviously a goal scorer because 19 goals is pretty. It's quite a lot. It's quite a lot. I know it is. I know it is. It's got to be Zlatan. No, he would score more than 19. Most appearances in Serie A. It's obviously a striker. 19. Surely Cavani would have scored more goals than 19 in 59. Maybe maybe the 19 were with us though, because he was towards the end of his career. Most appearances in Serie A. I really thought though that Cavani had much longer of a career in Liga 1 in France. Let's go Cavani. Oh my word, it actually is. It actually is. I was so doubtful about that. Right, next one. We're doing all right, you know. We are doing all right. How are you lot doing so far? Because I'm doing all right. It was a bit of a shaky start, but we're doing all right. Played their most matches at United alongside Ryan Giggs, 329 matches. Played their most matches at United alongside Ryan Giggs. Right, okay. 329 matches. At the time of him being sold to United, he was the new British transfer record of 30 million. So who came to us for 30 million on a record and has played the same amount as Ryan Giggs? What's the third one? Now has a podcast. Rio Ferdinand, yeah. Rio Ferdinand. Won 1 Europa League, 1 FA Cup, and won two Carabao Cups with United. 1 Europa League, so they must have been in the 2018. 1 FA Cup. It's got to be Luke Shaw. Scored on their debut against Liverpool. And 317 appearances for the club with 90 goals and 54 assists. It's got to be Rashford. Martial! Oh, slap me silly. That caught me by surprise. Bloody hell. Martial. I thought it was definitely Rashford, but Rashford's had more goals than that, hasn't he? Won 6 Premier Leagues with Manchester United. Captained their national team. Has played in the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, League One, and the MLS. Ooh. 6 Premier Leagues with United. Captained their national team. Has played in the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, and Liga One. And the MLS. I feel like I'm being silly here. 6 Premier Leagues with Manchester United. Got to be one of the olders. 6 surprises me. So it's got to be one of the older ones who's been... Where did Beckham's career go? Beckham went from us to Madrid to Paris. No, he went from us to Madrid to AC Milan to Paris to MLS. It's got to be Beckham. Yeah, got to be Beckham, and he's captained England. David Beckham. Perfect. Woohoo! Good. 80 appearances, 16 goals, and 80 appearances, 16 goals, and 15 assists. That's not bad. Grew up playing in Italy. Initially wore shirt 19, number 9 for... What? Initially wore shirt 19 for United. Now wears the same number as Roy Keane. 16. So he did wear... Initially wore 19 for United. Rashford wore 19. Grew up playing in Italy. 80 appearances. Initially wore the shirt 19. I know Ahmad wears 6. Why am I even questioning it? I didn't read the question clearly, did I? Initially wore number 19 for United and now wears. I thought and then wore. So it's obviously Ahmad. I got that wrong. I'm not an idiot. I'm not an idiot. Let's see who it is. And Ahmad! Get in, Ahmad! Right. And that's it. That is it. That was really, really fun. I really, really enjoyed that. Some of them I was absolutely stupid at. Some of them I was probably better than I expected at. But I hope you got every single one. I hope you viewers got every single one. And I hope as well that some of them you were watching me struggle going, this silly cow, how the hell is she getting this wrong? But it's in the moment. In the moment, your head don't work. Your head doesn't work in the moment. This is what Manchester United does to me. It fuzzes my brain. Thank you guys for watching. See you all very, very soon. Please do like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And as always, your support is very, very much appreciated. Get involved in the comments and I will see you guys for another fun video soon. Thanks, guys. Take care.